Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone been? Lovely to see you all last week that joined us on last Sunday, wasn't it? I don't know, head's all over the place at the moment. And I've just saw I've got something coming up on my screen. I don't know what's going on. Apparently I'm not live on Facebook, but anyway. So what's been happening then in everybody's world? Sorry, I'm just trying to work out how to get rid of that. Yeah, sorry, beg your pardon. I'll be there in a minute. How bloody unprofessional. Don't know what that was about, but sorry, I think Michelle watches on Facebook. So yeah, it was really, really lovely to see you all. Sorry if I'm looking to the side and just looking at all your lovely comments and welcoming. Welcome, lovely Patricia, beautiful Carol, lovely Lynn W, lovely Moon Leah, aka April. Have you seen April's page? I mentioned it, I think, the week before last. She's got her channel going. So yeah, go and give her a subscribe if you can, please. That'd be amazing. Hi, lovely Ange. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, who else we got in the house? Carol. Hi, Carol. I know Carol's had a really hard time lately, haven't you, darling? Really, really not. It's not been easy for you, has it at all? Bless you. And lovely Joyce, I see, is in. I'll wait for a few more to drift in, as always. But yeah, what a week. It's been a really funny old week. I felt quite grumpy this morning. And yeah, really, really kind of unusual. Oh, hi, Mary. Hello, Mary. Oh, there you are, darling. Yes, it was lovely. We're going to have another one. I think it's on the 19th of October. We'll have another meetup. Hello, Liz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're going to do it again on the 19th. So anybody that missed it, and I'm not going to record it because obviously we're having private chats on there. So it's not something that I can post anywhere else. And I would need everybody's permission for me to be able to record it. And, you know, I'm sure that, you know, kind of we were speaking about so many different things, weren't we? From grief to just coping, being a carer, to it was just beautiful just to see all your beautiful faces. It really, really was. Absolutely loved it to see you all. And yeah, it was because somebody's asked me, Coco Bun or something like that. And I just politely said, well, I'm really sorry, but no, unless I've got everyone's permission. Yeah, I'm not happy to record it because I think some things should stay, you know, private. They don't need to be shared. Obviously, if we set up like a proper membership, that would be different because people can't come every week, but that would be more structured. Whereas this was just a meet up. It was just to, you know, for everyone to have a chat, really. And it was so lovely to do that. Yeah, instead of it just being one way. Hello, Christine. Hi, Sharon. Hope you're all right. I know you got sidetracked, didn't you, last week? So we missed you. Went to go and say, oh, Sharon hasn't spoken, and then thought, oh, she's disappeared. I joined because it's not recorded. Exactly. But if it's just going to be a meet up and a chat, that's a bit different. But like I say, if I do set up a really small membership, you know, it's not going to be like ridiculous amounts of money, like 30 quid or anything stupid a month. It'll be, you know, a few pounds a month, and we can have more structure to it. But a meet up, then no, I'm not happy. And as Patricia said, I didn't think that. That's why I didn't even ask. So if you can, I know it's difficult if you live in Oz, but no, the clocks are going back, aren't they, here at the end of, when's that, October? Yeah, the end of October, aren't they? So I think that makes it worse for Australia and slightly earlier for the US, but the US are behind us, whereas I think the Aussies are in front. I've got a lady that always watches a replay, and I still get mixed up with the bloody times. But yeah, thank you for watching, either on the live or on the replay. It really, really helps. If you could like and subscribe and share this video, please, that'd be amazing. If you feel aligned to do so. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. That'd be amazing. Also, sign up for the newsletter because there'll be another one going out. What date are we on today? 28th. There'll be another one going out sometime this week, maybe Friday. And then obviously the next one will be the Black Friday sale. So excuse me, I'll offer discount off all my packages, all my hypnotherapy sessions. So yeah, if you want to have that code, you'll only get it for the newsletter. So if you could sign up, that'd be amazing. Hi, Helen. Hello, Steph. Bless you. How you doing, Steph? It's been yeah, sorry I had to leave. Looking forward to the next one. Yeah, we'll do it on the 19th. I'll send the link out on here like I did last time. But yeah, it'll be, yeah, because it's the 19th. It's a couple of weeks, isn't it, before our clocks go back. And then it gets all miserable, doesn't it? Until, you know, I'm not a great Christmas fan anyway. But yeah, I can't wait for Christmas to come once the clocks go back, because then it starts getting lighter, doesn't it? You know, from the 21st, we've got really powerful equinoxes going on as well. And it's always, so I'll do something live for that maybe, for the December one, because that's always a potent, God almighty. I'll be all right once I do the meditation. Hello, Petronica. Bless you, darling. Oh, you arrived in Cyprus. Oh, you lucky moo. Oh, bless you. Oh, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yes, certainly. But it's been in the UK. The weather's just been tremendous this week, hasn't it? It really has been amazing. Yeah, it gets a little bit nippy in the evening, but we've had really, really good weather. So what else I forgot to tell you? Yeah, the energies are so powerful. And like I say, we'll do something. I will start doing something maybe on the portal days, you know, like 10, 10, 11, 11. But I might just put a recording out rather than doing them all live. But maybe the winter solstice, I'll do a live one possibly. See what day it falls on. Never know. Anyway, what cards did we get this week? So naturally, because so how did we get to today? So some of you may know that I'm really highly, I've got a massive affinity with Orion and Orion's belt and the three kind of star systems there. And I know that I spent a lot of time there, and I was shown in a meditation of coming out. It was like bubbles. I think I've spoken about this before. And I went to Orion, and it's really funny because of the people that I've met on the way since I've been involved in the hypnotherapy, you know, going back to 2020. I know that I've been there with them, and there's so many, even like having the same name, like the same first name and the same middle name. It's just incredible. You might hear a bit of bashing around because Scarlett's just coming back from Cardiff, so I'll hang on until she's into her room. So I'm sorry if you heard a lot of smashing and crashing there. But yeah, she's been away for the week. She was 21 last Saturday. So yeah, she's back to work tomorrow. God knows how she's going to get up for work tomorrow, but she will. So yeah, what cards did I pull? So anyway, I forget what I was doing now, but it was like, okay, bring in the Orion energy. So do I believe in the starseeds? I kind of do, but it's a kind of a new age, not toxic spiritual. I need to stop saying that. It's not fair. Kind of textbook spiritualism, I call it. And I suppose we do have to use some language, because otherwise people won't know what we're talking about. But tonight we're more drawing on the Orion energy. I will speak about the starseeds before we go in, but I feel anything, you know what I'm like, anything where it puts somebody in a box, then I'm not too keen on. I wouldn't call myself an Orion starseed. Absolutely not. I've got a massive affinity with it, and I know I spent a lot of time in other dimensions that I don't even know the name of. So I think if you look online, you'll probably find, I think, about 19 different inverted commas starseeds, right? But then again, people will look at it and go, oh, I believe that we're hybrids, and this is what I was given from my higher self back in 2020, so I can only go by that. So I was led to do the Orion energy, but obviously I will speak about the starseed, and I know that they're massive bridges, which completely resonates with me. What's that mark on the wall? Sorry. Oh, it's all right. Just a weird mark on the wall. I've got something else weird to tell you in a minute as well. And yeah, so we're working with their energy, really, and they are bridges. So they are, you know, if you look at the kind of spiritual textbook stuff, they are the bridges. They are really quite logical as well, which used to be me so much. Now I completely trust. I was very left-brained before I woke up, absolutely. But anyway, so going back to the Orion energy, we're going to be working with that tonight. You will meet a guide or helper that is from Orion, that may be your guide that comes in now, but it's really about you connecting and deepening your spiritual experience. Obviously, we do all these sessions every week. Yeah, absolutely. Shortest day, winter solstice, 21st of December. It is the shortest day. Absolutely right. And when they talk about the return, 3 days of darkness, it can also be linked to that. I think I spoke about this last week in our Zoom, but it's when the sun returns. So it's the shortest day and the sun is returning. So like they're talking about Jesus in a sense, but I'm never ever speaking in a biblical sense or religious sense. I always get really passionate about that. But yes, Jesus did exist. And I was funny, I was speaking to, I wonder if my other friend Steph is on here tonight. You met her last week. So yeah, that'd be nice. But anyway, what do we get? So anyway, wittering on. I can't, where's the thingy? Right, so these are my Rebecca Campbell starseed cards. Obviously, I was going to pull from them, had to, because that's what we're kind of working with that energy tonight. And we got Starkeeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Seed the Light by staying grounded. It's so important to stay grounded. So whatever ritual you've got going on for grounding, if you haven't got one, I highly suggest that you have one and that you are grounding every day. Sometimes when we're going through these powerful energy portals, right, when we're going for those, it's especially so important to make sure that you're grounded, because like I say, I kind of struggle with the textbook spiritual stuff, but we are being called now to anchor in and hold the light for so many, not just ourselves, but humanity as well. And we are such a tipping point, right? We're at an absolute tipping point. And all I know is, and I keep getting downloads about it, is we're all here to do important, work to bring in the light. We are just so important. We chose to be here. And I say this all the time, but we chose to reincarnate at this particular time, right? That's because we're older souls, we're warriors. We are here holding the collective consciousness and expanding. And all I do know 100 million % is the way that we look at healing. This is part of my mission. This is why I'm here, to show people and help people to help themselves and to heal themselves, right? Because when we're relying on anybody else to heal us now, right, it gets a bit kind of wishy-washy there, because obviously I work with people one-to-one. I obviously do group stuff as well, but when we're doing that work, I'm empowering you to understand that you are your own healer. You're your biggest, you are your own healer. And when you choose to heal, because it is a choice, then obviously great, we can just move forward in leaps and bounds so that things don't affect us anymore, right? We just don't get that swinging emotion. And like I say, I am working beavering away on the course, and I've had a bit of a breakthrough with it, because it's really challenging, I think, with the fibro as well, having the energy to do it as well. But I'm getting there, and everything will literally be a complete toolkit for you to be able to move through that. So, I mean, this is an activation card. So it says on it, so you can put your hand on your chest if you want to. And while we look at the card, so it says, I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. And it's actually on page 111. I just noticed that. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. Bloody light. I don't know, unless you've got bionic eyes, but there it says page 111. You can't make it up. Yeah, absolutely love that. Just noticed that as I was reading it. And then I pulled like a clarification card from, if you want to invest in cards, have a look at them. But I just absolutely love Izzy Ivy. She does such beautiful cards. Her artwork is just amazing. And I'm not an arty-farty person. I'm not creative in that sense at all. I'm more, give me a computer or, get me to solve a problem. That's where my creativity is. But anyway, so we pulled out the card, and it was the Magician that we got, her version of it. Hi, Loretta. Christ consciousness, absolutely. You're talking about thing. So this is the Magician card. This is her version, and you can see it's absolutely beautiful. And it says on it, number one. So we've got 1111. Jesus, there you go. transformation through illumination, the magician. Well, traditionally, the magician is about alchemy, manifestation. It's also the first, major arcana in the pack. That's obviously why we've got the one. But, think about what you're manifesting. Think about what do you actually want? That's, I think, a challenge. And as long as we're coming from love and not fear. So, manifestation is just such a big subject. And I'll cover it one. We'll do a manifestation one, maybe before Christmas, possibly. But just think about what it is and it's like alchemy, and it's also about connecting the conscious mind to the higher self. Oh yes, of course it is, Lynn. That's your 111. There you go. There's a message from Kimmy. Hello, Chili. Welcome. If you're new, Chili, I don't think I've seen you before. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, well, thanks for joining us. If you're new here, please subscribe. We're here every Sunday, 7:30 till about 9, about an hour and a half roughly, and we do a live meditation and quantum healing. So you're welcome to join us. So if you look at this beautiful card, it's just absolutely stunning. And it kind of is the cosmos. I'm trying to work out what she's actually got in the Taurus. So what the Taurus is? It's like our energy, kind of like our auric field in a nutshell. And it's funny because I brought that in tonight. But what we're going to be doing tonight when we move into the meditation. Anyway, sorry, gone sideways. So the magician, think about what it is. But you have to have a clear path. So either write it out on a piece of paper and put it somewhere. But you need to speak as if you already have it. Because when we come from lack or scarcity and we're in that energy, that we can't reach the frequency to manifest what we what we want, so yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know, I can't wait to get out to you, but I have had to split it up into two. I wanted to do it in one, but it was just too much, and I don't want to overload. I just don't want to overload you. So the first 6 are, I think I spoke about this last week, but for the people that weren't there, just for their benefit, it will be 6 kind of working on the human, and then the other 3 or 2, I could go up to 7, but it's only going to be 9 in the first one because there's a lot, and you'll get a recording. I mean, I've jammed so much stuff into it, 100%. If you don't heal from this or start going in the right direction, I don't think there's much else out there that you could possibly do. But it's just making that decision. It's making that decision that you don't want to carry on as you are. That's the biggest part. And it's letting go, but it's letting go of all this false kind of BS. When we talk about shadow work, like I say, I really struggle with the whole textbook spiritual stuff. You might call it shadow work, but I think a lot of it still keeps us stuck because it tells us to sit with it, and we have to feel that feeling until we don't feel it anymore. No, why? Absolutely, why? Why would you want to do that? No, I think it depends. Like I say, it depends where we are on the journey. If you're very new to it, absolutely, you might want to go and do some talk therapy. You're here from time to time. Welcome. You might want to go and do some talk therapy first. But once you kind of move through that, then we can do the hypnosis work. And it's like kind of cutting out the middleman. You're going straight to the subconscious and the superconscious, which is your higher self. So, yeah, incredible. But I just thought, what lovely cards we got this week. Amazing. So think about what it is you want, because it's like getting into an Uber or a taxi and you get in. What do you actually want? Where do you want to go? And just focus on one thing and then just start adding more in. But you need, I'll tell you what's so important as well. On the human side, there's neuroscience that says if we hold on to a thought or a feeling for more than 17 seconds, then what it does is it engages the energy for us to attract that. And if you can keep doing that up to, and this made me laugh when I found this out, up to 68 seconds, right, which was the year I was born, I just thought I'll clear off. It's so funny, isn't it, how the universe just gives you those beautiful syncs all the time. But if you can do it up to 68 seconds, and if I'm sure a lot of you will be familiar with Joe Dispenza's work. you know, he's got some meditations, but I'll be putting some out. But in the meantime, go and have a look at his work. He's got some really good free audio books on his channel as well, on YouTube. Even just type it in, Joe Dispenza audiobook. You'll get You Are the Placebo, and you'll get Becoming Supernatural. They're the two main books. They do kind of cross over. And I would say if you've got physical challenges, then You Are the Placebo is mind-blowing. But if you want to go more on the advanced kind of spiritual journey, then Becoming Supernatural. But it does cross over, but they're very good books. And in the course, there'll be book recommendations that you can, if I can give you a freebie and find you an audiobook, I will install it into the course. But I can't always do that. So I will, you know, direct you to reading or listening, you know, Audible. All these books are on Audible or free on YouTube, a lot of them. So yeah, interesting times. So like I say, we're going to be working with the Orion energy, but speaking about the starseeds, I believe that we're hybrid. So we go to many planets. And like I say, I was shown we were kind of put out in these bubbles and I went to Orion. So you may find, you know, if you spent time on Orion, this will be really powerful for you. You know, and you know, if you align to that Orion energy, you know, we're very multidimensional, very open-minded, and very we'll always have a solution. And I've always been like that. If there's a problem, and I'll always find a solution. I don't just sit there. I never have. It's really, you know, interesting, but that can be part of it. And also we are here, if you've aligned to the Orion energy, you know, we are here to help others move forward. That's another part of the Orion energy. And that's what we'll be talking about, and the frequency of that. So it's like a radio station, right? All of it. When we're going to go up into the realms anyway, you know the drill, the ones that done, you know, that are here regularly, you know what we do. So we're going to go up, and you are going to meet Orion guide. You might not see them, but you might feel their presence. As I always say every single week, doesn't matter whether you are visual or not. If you're not visual, it doesn't matter. You've got stronger other strengths to pick onto that. So whether it's feeling, sensing, knowing, tasting, smelling. So yeah, we're just going to move through what we're doing. So just let you know. So we're going to awaken some of your dormant gifts. It will help you. Maybe not now, but if you listen to this again, I will put the timestamps into the meditations, and you can go back and listen to them again. But you will start having more downloads. You will start, you know, people call it channeling, whatever you want, however, right? But just start trusting that, and it's going to increase your intuition. Yeah, and it's helped you to share your gifts, right? This is what we're here for. We're here to help others and ourselves. And the quicker, the faster that we heal ourselves, the faster we can help others heal themselves. You know, not by offering it to do it for them, by being that light. Because think about it, when we do this quantum work, when we do it, we are just filling ourselves up with so much light. When we come out of this, you might not realize, some of you may realize, some of you might not, but it's like we're little beacons of light, little lighthouses to others. So I'm sure this happens to many of you. You can be out and about. It happens to me all the time. And my friend on their hand, you know, it's the same. People just gravitate towards you and just start blurting their whole life story out. And that's because they can see the light. They might not know what it is. They might not be awake. But they will be able to pick up on your light, you know, consciously or unconsciously. So that's another, you know, wonderful thing that we're doing here every week. Sorry, I think Scarlett's gone into the bathroom, so I'll just hang on for a minute and I'll wait her on for a minute, because I said to her, I don't want you mooching about. She'll go in the room in a minute. But I'll just have a look at some of your comments before we move in, because I just don't want her making any noise. So I'm just seeing what Mary's put down there. Mary's put... so Mary's saying, Lorraine, you say with your meditations, it's best to listen for at least 21 days for best. Why 21 days? Okay, it's actually longer, but 21 days is the human aspect of us. So when we talk about rewiring the mind, right, some people get scared about that and they go, oh my God, I don't want you to overtake my mind, whatever. I'm not speaking about that. That's more for the meditations that I put... that I create and just go, you can do these for 21 days. But yes, what that's doing is it's rewiring your mind. Okay, and the more you do, if you do it every day, then the mind will gravitate towards the suggestions and the healing that's in the meditations and the hypnosis. So that's why. But they reckon, so I've got two kinds of services. I do what I call the human-based RTT style hypnotherapy, which is solely working on the human, really. And then I've kind of adapted that, and I do add some of it in. I can't mix the modalities, but I've adapted some of it. And then when I do those kind of sessions with people, I give them a recording to listen to for 21 days. I can create recordings for you as well. If you look on my website, it's all on there. But what that does is that unplugs the old unhelpful neural pathways and plugs in new ones. So it's more, on the human side, it's more for you to rewire your mind. Spiritually, you can listen to them once, but I find people have, I get people emailing me saying, oh my God, I've listened to that meditation. I've only listened to it once, and I've completely changed or whatever, or, they've had a massive spiritual experience. And you guys always tell me on here, what amazing experiences you have. So yeah, I hope that answers it, Mary. But if say you've got habits, or you don't feel good enough, or you don't feel worthy and deserving, or whatever it is, right? Then neuroscience says that it can take up to 90 days for the mind to change. There's a really good book if you've got any particularly unhelpful habits that you want to get rid of. It's called it's James Clear, Atomic Habits. So yeah, go and have a look. And I think that's audiobook. It is actually an audiobook, because I think I sent it to someone recently after a session. But go and have a listen to that. It's really, really good. So I hope that answers that for you, darling. And so SS, I'm in a battle of being too in the human side compared to spiritual side, but I'm aware of it. When people blur, I can't help but carry it on board by trying to find a way to connect. Okay, I'm not sure what you actually mean there. Do you mean you carry what they've told you? Is that what you're saying? Because if you're new here, darling, if you're new here, you might not be aware of previous times when we've answered this. I'm just going back, so I'm just going to read it again. I'm in a battle of being too in the human side compared to spiritual side, but I'm aware of it, absolutely, and absolutely awareness is key. When people blurt, I can't help but carry it on board. I think you mean by trying to find a way to connect spiritually, or are you speaking about can you clarify that, darling? Because I'm not sure. I'd love to answer that fully, but I'm not completely sure what you mean. Hopefully you've come down. So you try. So, okay, right. So just go back. So you carry it, but you're okay. So when they blurt it out to you, what do you? Yeah, could give me a bit more clarification there, please? Because, like I said, I'd love to answer it properly. So I'm in a battle of being too in the human side compared to the spiritual side, but I'm aware of it. Okay, but then what I'm about and helping you to do is to connect your higher self and literally run in that. Right, so it's not saying that you're, because you will get people out there saying, oh, you're spiritually bypassing and you're not doing the healing right and you're not doing this, you're not doing that. If you want to listen to them, that's fine, right? But honestly, I'm only ever here to help you do it in the quickest way possible without cutting corners, really, truly doing the healing. But you don't have to stay stuck in it, and it can be quite quick. We can heal so much quicker than what we've been told. So have you said anything else? No. Let me know, darling, fully there. Because if you can operate in the higher self, right? And that's the observer, right? That's the observer. And some people call it the watcher. But your higher self, it's literally you are taking a bird's eye view of everything that's going on down here, right? When we get to that point, okay, we can literally navigate through anything, and we don't get dragged in to the ego-based thinking, right? and we don't get dragged into all the lower vibrational frequencies. So if you're new here, ages ago, I posted about the map of consciousness, and that'll be included in the course. I'll go deeper into it, and I've got a resource as well that I'll give you. So there'll be, it's not like I'm giving you homework to do. It's if you really want to heal, if you do these things, might take you longer than a week. That's okay. But the meditations and the next level won't be like module. Actually, I'm going to call them gateways, because that's what they are to me anyway. It won't unlock until 7 days later, because what I don't want people doing is just rushing through the course. If you really listen to the meditations and the hypnosis that I'm going to give you, they'll only be about 15-20 minutes. They won't be big long ones, but you need to listen to that every day before you move on to the next one. So when we can operate in that higher state of awareness, all this experience down here becomes so much easier, because you don't have things holding you back. You don't, all the blockages go, and you can just see things, and you just calmer. You're just absolutely so calmer. But we're told you have to do healing this way. You have to do X, Y, Z, right? Oh, it's good. You know, we're never truly healed. Well, that's a belief. I believe, and my belief is that I'm 98% healed. And people can look at me and go, oh, you know, you egotistical emu or whatever they want to call me. It really doesn't bother me. Someone's opinion of me, of course, family members I care about, absolutely. And people, you know, you guys, of course I care. But a stranger's opinion of me, or someone that's going to judge me, jog on. If someone's going to say that, that's okay, because everyone's allowed. But remember, when people view us, it's their version through their level of perception of where they are at the time. And when you embody that, nothing will ever touch you again. I promise you it won't. Right? And think about it. We've all changed, right? From, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, right? And so that person will be carrying that version of you in their head, right? And, going back to the whole triggers as well, when we get triggered, they're the best things that can happen. But if we're pointing fingers and going, you did this, you said that, no, right? Take a step back and we go, okay, what do I need to change? Because I'm the only one that can change that, my level of perception on that situation. And honestly, I promise you, your life just gets so much easier, because you're not bogged down, with these shitty beliefs, excuse my French, oops, shouldn't have sworn, with these pooey beliefs that, it's going to take me forever and I'll never be healed and I'll never get over that and I'll never do this. That was me many years ago. Now, it's things can come into my life and out of my life, and there's no attachment. There's no attachment. And when we recognize as well, a lot of you will know this already. People come in for seasons, or they come in for reasons. And if you can build that strong relationship with yourself, whether you're married or got a partner or whatever, it really doesn't matter. Once you feel okay in here, because I'll tell you something interesting about people that have got like, really high level anxiety or OCD or oh, I got a ringing in my left ear then. OCD and those kinds of things. It's because their nervous system's so dysregulated, right? They have to find something to worry about, and they will stick to people that will bring drama and, oh my God, because their nervous system is attuned to that frequency. It's so interesting. It really, really is. Yeah, it's so interesting. But anyway, SS, if you still here, maybe we'll answer this afterwards, darling, because I think it's 8:05 nearly. We need to move into the meditation. And we normally answer questions afterwards. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of speak about that, because it's really interesting subject. But anyway, so if you've just joined us, we're about to move into a meditation, connecting to Orion energy, and you'll absolutely expand your cosmic awareness and spiritual awareness, and increase your spiritual gifts, talents, And yeah, harness the energy from the Orion, constellations. There's so much more we could speak about them, but anyway, maybe that's for another day. But anyway, as always, just take a lovely deep breath in, and as always, we call in any guides, angels, spirit, loved ones, especially the Orion energy tonight. So just get yourself really comfy, and if you want to sit up or lay down, just make sure you've got your hands and legs uncrossed. You can put them in your lap if you want to, but just as long as your arms and legs are not crossed. So anyway, when you're ready, just close your eyes, because this is your time in your sacred space. And your soul has been waiting for this transmission. And you're here because something inside you remembers the stars and remembers a connection to the brilliant constellation of Orion that shines above us. And the stars of Orion hold a special resonance for many souls on Earth. And some may feel drawn to this energy because they carry the ancient memories of time that they spent in the Orion star system. And if you've walked among these blue-white suns in other lifetimes or dimensions, today's powerful journey may feel like you're coming home to yourself. And today, we're going to reconnect you with a magnificent Orion energy, your natural ability to heal, to bridge dimensions, and to carry frequencies that transform everything they touch. This energy seeks willing vessels, souls who can anchor and spread these cosmic frequencies into earthly existence. So let's begin by bringing your awareness fully to this beautiful vessel that carries you through this wonderful earthly experience. And now take a long, slow, deep breath in through your nose, letting your belly rise naturally. And as you exhale, feel yourself arriving totally relaxed into this beautiful present moment. If you can, place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly as you feel the rhythm of your breath and the steady beating of your heart. With each breath, you're breathing in the essence of the stars. Now, bring your attention to the crown of your head. Imagine a gentle warmth beginning to spread there. This warmth slowly moves down across your forehead as it relaxes into the space between your eyebrows. Your eyes and eyebrows soften. Your eyelids feel so heavy. Your jaw relaxes, and this wave of blissful peace continues down through your neck and shoulders. Take another deep breath and allow this river of relaxation to flow down through your arms as you feel your hands becoming heavy and warm. Your chest expands with each breath, and that expansion carries peace into your heart space, your stomach, and your lower back. Now, as you breathe into your hips, feel them soften and open, and let this gentle awareness flow down through your thighs, your knees, and all the way down to your feet. Your entire body is now breathing with you. You are perfectly safe here. Your body is your temple, your anchor, and your sacred ground. Even as we journey beyond the physical, your body remains your home base. It's your point of connection to this beautiful earth. Now we're going deeper into this sacred space together. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. And with each number, you'll find yourself going deeper and deeper into a blissful relaxation, deeper into the connection with the cosmic energies that call to you. 5, going deeper now as you imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast meadow at twilight. The grass between your feet is soft and cool, and you can smell the amazing sweet fragrance of night blooming jasmine on the gentle breeze. Feel yourself settling deeper into this peaceful place, deeper into relaxation. 4, going deeper still. Imagine in your mind's eye, looking up and observing the constellation of Orion. These stars seem to pulse with their own inner lights, as if they recognize you. Deeper and deeper now, as you float even deeper into this cosmic connection. 3, deeper and deeper, a pathway of silver light begins to form between you and the stars. This pathway shimmers like moonlight on water, and you can feel this energy tingling against your skin. The air around this bridge carries the scent of ozone, clean, electric, and infinite. 2, floating even deeper now as you drift onto this bridge of lights. You feel a gentle tingling throughout your entire being. The surface beneath your feet feels solid yet ethereal. You float effortlessly here, supported completely by this cosmic energy. 1, completely relaxed now. You find yourself drifting toward a magnificent crystalline structure that floats in the cosmic void. This is the realm of Orion, where the pure frequencies of this star system are held. Now, as you drift through the entrance, you find yourself floating in a vast circular chamber. The walls that seem to be made of living light. The light feels so powerful. The air here feels so light and airy. In the distance, you can hear the gentle chiming of crystalline formations all around you. Every chime sends ripples of energy through your body that you can feel. You float here effortlessly, supported by the cosmic currents. This chamber exists at the center of a cosmic crossroads, a place where multiple realities intersect. You realize this is your natural domain. You are drawn to be a bridge walker, one who moves easily between dimensions. Notice your hands and imagine them in your mind's eye, beginning to shimmer with interdimensional light. Now, drift towards the center of the chamber, where portals of light lead to different dimensions. Each portal emanates its own unique frequency. As you float near these portals, you feel your consciousness expanding beyond its normal boundaries. Take a moment and choose one portal that calls to you. And when you've chosen, drift through it safely. Now you're moving into the realm of pure possibility, where thoughts become reality in an instant, where love is the foundational force that shapes all existence. You float effortlessly in this space, completely held and completely supported. Here, you feel unconditional love warming your entire body. The light here has texture. You can run your fingers through it like silk. It responds to your touch with gentle pulses of warmth. Reach out now and gather handfuls of this pure light. This is the healing frequency the earth needs right now. Feel, see, sense, or know that this light is entering every pore of your skin, filling your cells with upgraded light codes. You can hear your DNA singing as it awakens to new possibilities. Every breath you take here recalibrates your entire being to hold more of this higher dimensional energy. You're becoming a walking portal, a living invitation for others to remember who they truly are. Feel yourself integrating this brig water existence completely. You move between worlds as naturally as breathing, translating cosmic frequencies into forms that earthbound souls can feel and recognize. You drift here easily, absorbing these gifts with effortless ease. As you float in this central chamber, you start to sense a presence approaching you. A tall, graceful being of pure light begins to materialize before you, their form shimmering with the same blue-white energy as the Orion stars. This is your Orion guide, an ancient soul who has walked among these distant dimensions for eons. You drift closer effortlessly, feeling safe and welcomed in their presence. Their eyes hold the wisdom of countless galaxies. And when they look at you, you feel so loved. Without words, they communicate directly with your soul. And you can hear their voice like gentle music in your mind. Welcome home, they say. And the sound carries the frequency of pure love. You float beside them as they extend their luminous hands towards you. And you can feel their ancient memories beginning to stir. You have carried our light with across you many lifetimes. They continue as their hands hover near your heart. They begin to feel a deep activation beginning. Codes of light awakening within your cellular structure. Your time of deepening, your awakening has come, they say. And you feel the truth of these words resonating through every fibre of your being. They show you visions of your soul's journey. Moments you walked among the Orion stars, where you learned in their temples of light and carried their healing frequencies to countless other worlds and dimensions. You drift together in perfect harmony, and they help you remember your gifts, your soul's purpose, and your divine mission on earth. You are a bridge between our realm and yours, they explain. And you feel this truth anchoring into your bones. The love radiating from this being fills every cell of your body. You're here to float in perfect communion, receiving transmissions of ancient wisdom that upgrade your energetic system. When their activation is complete, your Orion guide places their hands over your heart in blessing. We are always with you, they say, and their form beginning to shimmer and fade back into pure light. Call upon us whenever you need guidance, and we will answer. Now, Float back to the central chamber and notice that another pillar has appeared. This one is emanating a soft golden light that you can feel warming your face from across the room. The air around this pillar carries the scent of frankincense and roses, and you can hear the gentle sound of healing frequencies like distant temple bells. This is the pillar of healing mastery, and as you drift closer, it recognizes something ancient within you. You have carried this healing across many lifetimes, and now with this golden frequency, it's ready to fully activate within your earthly form. You effortlessly float towards this pillar, supported by invisible currents of love. You begin to place your palms against this pillar of light as you feel the healing energy flowing up through your arms. Your hands begin to tingle and pulse with this golden frequency. And you can actually see or imagine the energy moving through your palms like liquid sunlight. This is the healing touch, the ability to channel life force energy for the highest good. But your healing gifts go beyond the physical. As you feel this golden light awakening your ability to heal with your presence alone. When you look at someone with love, your eyes now carry frequencies that help them to remember their wholeness. When you speak from this activated place, your voice carries vibrations that dissolve barriers and limitations. Take a beautiful deep breath of this magical golden energy. Feel it filling your lungs and spreading throughout your entire being. Your heart chakra opens like a flower, and you can feel waves of healing energy radiating outward from your chest. You understand now that healing is about helping people to remember they're already whole. Your gift is seeing and feeling the light in others, even when they've forgotten it, and holding that frequency until they can claim it again. Allow this healing mastery to settle into your bones, your blood, and your breath. You can feel your cellular structure organizing itself to hold more healing lights. You are becoming a living vessel for the healing frequencies of Orion. You are now a conduit which cosmic medicine flows into the world. You drift in this golden light, absorbing every healing vibration with ease. Now, all three energies, the interdimensional bridge light, the blessing from your Orion guide, and the gold and healing energy begin to merge into one magnificent column of rainbow lights. See, feel, sense, or know as the colours spiral together in patterns that make your eyes dance with joy. You can hear the harmony they create, like a magical cosmic orchestra tuning itself to perfection. And now you choose to drift into this column of rainbow light and feel it surrounding you completely. You float effortlessly within this magical rainbow cocoon, completely safe, completely supported. This energy has weight and substance. You can feel it flowing through you like warm liquid crystal. Your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. Right now, they're all receiving this magical cosmic upgrade simultaneously. Breathe deeply and feel or sense the rainbow of lights. Each colour carries its own healing frequency. Feel yourself changing at the cellular level. Your skin tingles as new neural pathways form, permanently connecting you more deeply to the Orion frequencies. This is about remembering what you have always been: the bridge walker, the healer, the cosmic frequency anchor. These are not roles you are learning, but aspects you are reclaiming. Feel this truth settling into your bones, your heartbeat, and your very breath. Imagine yourself walking back to your everyday waking life, completely transformed. Imagine yourself moving through your world with this Orion energy active and alive within you. People start to feel different around you now, uplifted, inspired, and more connected to their own inner light. Your work in the world becomes effortless because you are truly aligned with your cosmic flow. Every conversation becomes an opportunity to share healing frequencies. Every interaction becomes a chance to model what it looks like to live as a bridge between heaven and earth. You drift in this knowing, absorbing this new reality with ease. Now you feel the Orion energy pulsing through every cell, every breath, every heartbeat. You are both earthly and cosmic, human and design, perfectly balanced in both worlds. Now we should take some time to fully integrate and activate this Orion energy upgrade. I shall be silent for a few minutes while you do this now. And when it's time to return, you will hear a bell chime. Breathe deeply now and let this integration complete itself naturally, which may be after this session today. Just simply allow your being to adjust and recalibrate to carrying these higher frequencies in your physical form. You have been rewired at the deepest levels, and your soul knows exactly how to handle this transformation. Feel the rainbow column of light beginning to settle into your physical body permanently. These frequencies are yours to keep, woven into your very essence. And just allow yourself to float here in this space of pure being, fully activated and whole, who continue to drift in this blissful state, completely at peace. And allow this new reality to anchor completely into your entire being. If you choose, you can place both hands upon your heart and feel the warmth there. This activation is complete and permanent. You carry the blessing of your Orion guide within you now, woven permanently into your being. This beautiful, magical connection is yours forever, and you can return to this cosmic space anytime you need guidance or healing. Now it's time to bring this magnificent version of yourself back to your full awareness, and we're going to count from 1 to 5, and with each number you'll feel yourself becoming more empowered, more activated, and more ready to share your gifts with the world. On the count of 1, start beginning your journey back to your conscious awareness, bringing all these magical cosmic gifts with you. You can feel the Orion energy anchoring into your heart center like a brilliant star. 2, feel your awareness beginning to expand back into your physical surroundings. Your energy field is sparkling with new possibilities. You can sense how different you feel, more confident, more aligned, more powerful in the most loving way as you gently float back, grounding these cosmic energies into your earthly experience. 3, halfway back now, feeling more alert and aware, but completely transformed. The bridge between your cosmic self and your earthly self is now permanently established. And 4, nearly back to full awareness now, feeling energized and alive. Your entire being is buzzing with cosmic frequencies. You know without a doubt that you are changed forever. 5, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes, fully present, fully activated, and fully empowered, carrying all the gifts of Orion energy with you. And welcome back. You're welcome, Anne. Bless you. Sora, turquoise, sparkly eye looking at me. Oh, I love that. Well done. Amazing. Incredible. Love it, love it, love it. Just wait for you all to drift back. Yeah, how did you find that? You will probably hypno out of it. Oh, hi, Gina. Yeah, hope you're all okay. Hope you enjoyed it all. Oh, you're welcome, Carol. Thank you. Lynn saying, well, that's the first time I've fallen into sort of sleep in a meditation. Right. This, and I've not kind of wanted to mention this too often, but as we let go, and as I always say, it doesn't matter whether you're awake or asleep, I know from my own experience is the further we go down the meditation path, what can happen is we can go into that really deep trance state, and we're not meant to know. It's what I call soul speak. So I think that's interesting. I really feel for you, Lynn, because I know you meditate quite a lot, that it will be, it's quite normal. And I think Patricia's another one that falls, you call it falling asleep. Oh, I love that, Mary. I love that. Let me put that one up. So Mary saying that was about thank you. I kept feeling fingers running through my hair on top of my head, and I was so relaxed. Love that. Brilliant. Love it. Well done, Mary. Love it. Lynn's, I was aware that there were things happening, but don't recall what. Yeah, it's soul speak. It can be such a challenging part of the journey, because the human mind loves to know, as I say every week, it loves to know. So, but we were talking about the kind of layers of consciousness, and when we heal, things don't affect us. Letting go of things as well, because even like with the meditation, so many people say, oh, I can't meditate. It's like, well, okay, well, there's the belief system straight away. You're telling your mind and your body that you can't meditate. You're never going to be able to meditate. So yeah, it's really, really interesting. But I have that quite a lot, where I know there's soul, and I'm in it, and I'm like, oh, I must remember this, but we're not meant to, because it would, sometimes it can also mess up our our journey. So just get used to that, darling. But it's quite fun. Hello, Juliet. Thank you, Lorraine. That was wonderful. I'm going to hold on to that swirling rainbow column. I love that. Yeah. Where's it gone? It felt so. Yeah, hold on to it. Hi, Juliet. Welcome. Amazing. Do you know what? Hang on a sec. Angie's saying, wow, incredible. My body was tingling so much. My throat chakra definitely got activated. I was coughing and my ears were ringing. Thank you. Welcome, darling. It was weird, because when we do the quiet bit, I could see, well, I knew more than saw, there were like these kind of beings. To me, how they present to me is, to me, they are very tall, and they are blue and white, but they've got quite humanoid features, not just the big, the old Area 51. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Area 51 type, beings. Not all of them look like that. And I can 100% tell you that's a fact, because I've seen him myself. But I love that. Is SS still here? Because I'd really like to finish off that question, but I don't know if she's gone. Yeah, it would, 1 1. I know, that's brilliant, isn't it? With the 111 double ones, and I don't know how you say your name, so I'll call you Chili, darling. So I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know how to say the first bit. Silly. Is it silly chili? Silsy? No. No, I'm not even going to bother pronouncing it, because I'll butcher it. So look, I'm here from time to time. Silly. Sorry. Oh, God. Yeah. Is everyone feeling tired? I'm feeling bloody exhausted, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm just looking. Yeah, is SS gone? Or have you added on anywhere? Helen's saying, what's Helen saying? Lovely Helen. I got a lot of sapphire blue and lapis energy. Beautiful. Love that. You know, ready to go and grab some lapis. If you've got some. Yeah, Lynn's saying I was aware of things happening, but don't recall. Yeah, like I say, it's fine. We get that all the time. You just get used to it. Because as well, anything you need to be, your words are like spells. They call it spelling. So everything that we create into existence, which even can be a thought, we can create what we don't want. We're very good at that, right? We're creating what we don't want. So if you catch those thoughts, because if you do, you can turn them around. You know, something that I kind of was doing when Scarlett was younger, or when she would say like negative statements, not even negative, but they are negative, aren't they? I suppose we've got to use a word. She would say, oh, I'm so anxious, I'm this, I'm that. And I'd say, well, you need to turn it around. You need to switch it. So I'm anxious, I'm calm, I'm peaceful, whatever. But the more you can do that, the easier it gets. And that's where the habit comes in, forming new habits. So be careful about what you say and be careful about what you think. And like we've, kind of spoken, a couple of you have mentioned it, is once we've got that awareness, then we can do something about it. It's when we don't have the awareness. So I would say someone completely on the beginning of their journey, they haven't done any healing work, and maybe they're kind of information awake rather than spiritually awake, because they're different things. They truly are. People can say that they're spiritual, but when you actually get talking, it's like, okay, where are you on your journey? Because it is a journey, absolutely a journey. What's lovely Sharon saying? I could feel I went so deep into relaxation. My body was tingling all over. So beautiful and peaceful. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sharon. Beautiful. That's what it's all about. But that tingling is just energy. It's just energy moving around. I love that. It's such a good indicator that, changes are happening. And I hope that you believe in yourself now, all of you, that, what you get, and start trusting it. Because the more you do, you'll just, fly. So beautiful. A red-orange glow over me. I saw a yellow golden lion. Oh, God. I've got to tell you something. Where did I see it today? I'll see if I can find the post, and I was going to post it. And it was talking about a golden lion energy coming in at the moment. I can't remember what the other energy was. I'll go and find it. And if I can find it, I'll post it on the community page. And also, look who sits and watches over when I'm working. So yeah, so loads of pink, purple and green and blue. My skin was burning, and my prickly. My dog Fred was on my belly. He's still. Oh, so he was on your belly, was he? Oh, I love that. Well done. Well done. Well done. Love it. Love it. Love it. So what's Chili saying? I felt like a baby wrapped in a cozy blanket, feeling love and compassion towards me and being encouraged to follow your path. Absolutely. So important right now. And Jez, I would just say pick something and just do it. Just pick something and do it. So SS still here. So yeah, I love that for you, darling. That's what it's about. Is SS still here? Hello, Sarah. Hello, darling. Beautiful, very tingly. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Just bought a lapis heart. There you go. Get that bad boy out. What's lovely? Yeah, Helen, get the lapis out. I think I've got a bracelet, so maybe it's a message for me as well to get mine out. Steph, beautiful Steph, was saying that was wonderful. I saw a lot of different colours I don't usually see. I love that. because all I can tell you that is spiritual expansion there, 100%. When you start seeing colours that you've not seen before, it's incredible. And I think even I've been shown about the chakras, they're like limitless, but I think if you look in the UK or Google it, they talk about there being 22, but I know 100% there's more than that. So I love that for you. I saw an eye, beautiful, and I didn't want to wake up. I know, I'm sorry. I'll try and do some longer meditations and put them on in the videos. Maybe I could do this one, a longer version of this or something. SS, my cat is in a very deep sleep after the meditation. Yeah, I love that. It's me. Oh, it's my Steph. Oh, I was thinking, who's this? Right, okay. What was the question now? I've forgotten what it was. It's my Steph. Okay, right. So you put, let me just try and find it. This is what you said. On the battle of being too human side compared to spiritual side, but I'm aware of it. When people blur, I can't help but carry it on board. What do you mean? Or maybe do you want to speak about it privately? Yeah, just because I think it might help somebody else as well, but all I can say is the more that we stay in the spiritual lane, that's so much easier our experiences down there. But then you'll get the brigade saying, oh yeah, but we're down here living a human experience. But yes, absolutely, that's the old version. The new version is we all need to heal and we need to move forward, because we've never been at this point of Earth's history ever. And I was giving back in 2020, and so many things. I think I was speaking to Steph today about Liverpool and Paris again, because but then I said to my higher self, well, just give me a bit more, but you're not meant to know more. Because also think about it, if we're talking about timelines, right? So if we're talking about negative experiences, but they're not, there is no good or bad really, and there is no negative experience. It's only our perception of said experience. I've forgotten where I was going to go with it now. Sorry, I fluffed a few of the words tonight as well. I think it's because I'm just a bit tired. Yeah, I've been really tired. I know it's gone, it'll come back. But yeah, there's a lot of this dipping in and out. We're up and down like a pair of, oh no, I can't say that, I'll get in trouble. What was I going to say? It's gone, it'll come back if it's meant to. Yeah, it'll come back if it's meant to. But what was I saying, wasn't I? Someone remind me in the comments. Jesus Christ. It's Steph in disguise, incognito. Yes, just answering what you said, that I'm aware of the human side carrying it, but not to continue, to clear, to disconnect. No, your name's that's name's not showing. And disconnect and connect with the spiritual. Absolutely. Okay. So what I'm kind of hearing is, and like I say, it'd be good for other people that might watch this on the replay, is like, that's what I was saying, wasn't I? If you can stay in that observer state and just be viewing things, right, outside of your body, if you like, and just think that we are. I mean, there's stuff I'd love to talk about, but we'll probably do it on a Zoom. It's quite deep stuff. But some people say, oh, it's a simulation. I don't want to speak about that too much, because I don't want to get in trouble off YouTube. It's a really, really interesting subject. But all I can categorically tell you is you can become literally titanium when nothing affects you. I promise you that's available to us all. And Steph is saying, you're listening to the 14 chakras. Oh, good. I love it, darling. Well, it's obviously doing something, isn't it? Because you're saying you're getting tingles and stuff now. And that, to me, is just energy. Helen said, I can relate to both Liverpool and Paris. Yeah. I had it ages ago. I was talking to Steph about it today, actually. And I was given, there's a lot. There's not some stuff that we can probably talk about on here. Oh no. Oh, Mary, sorry, I have to run into the next room. My hubby has fallen on the floor and I have to call someone to help pick him up. Oh, I have to leave you. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Oh, God, we're all going to send you so much healing energy. Oh, bless your heart. It's so challenging. Oh, God, bless you. Oh, Mary. Yeah. Oh, bless you, darling. It's so challenging when you're a carer. It really is. We're just sending you all love and deep healing. We really are. Everybody here will be watching live or on the yeah, Steph's saying I just got the 8 chakras. We'll focus on this each night. Yeah, I sent them to you, didn't I? Yeah, I sent them to you, darling. Yeah, listen to them because, like I say, grounding, some form of grounding, even if you can't get outside or you haven't got a grounding mat, it doesn't matter. If you want to sit up, sit up. I've got a feel calm meditation, which is kind of like grounding. When you go into it, it's about managing your energy as well. That's only 15 minutes, I think, and that's free in the video section. So go and have a listen to that. I know everyone's sending love to Mary. Thank God the comments still come up, don't they? The comments still come up. Yeah, sorry, I might have to go in a minute. I'm absolutely hanging. I kind of prepare myself for about 2 days to come and do this. But yeah, this morning I was really grumpy. So if you're feeling grumpy, that might be why. Has anyone got any questions or anything? Oh, everyone's just sending love to Mary. Bless her. Yeah, we're holding the space for you, Mary. So challenging, especially when you've got someone with dementia. It's yeah, it's really not good, is it? Bless. But anyway, what was I going to say? Hopefully I should get a meditation out in a week for you, because I know I've been quiet this week. Excuse me. But physically it's been a bit challenging. And I'll see you next Sunday. And then we'll meet up on the following week. It'll be the 19th, won't it? Or will it be the week after that? I don't know. I can't think. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining us live or on the replay. Deeply appreciated. If you could like, share, and share this video. You don't have to share it to anybody. I think even if you just click on the link to share it, it really helps. More people find us, because we've got a beautiful community that we're growing here. Really are. I just love you all so much. And have a fantastic week, or the best week that you possibly can under whatever circumstances you're going through. And I'll see you next Sunday. Lots of love. And remember, keep going, and most of all, keep smiling. I love you. Bye.